So one thing you must understand when you're dealing with these women is like you can turn them off very easily. Women, like, there's a whole saying out there like, man, he looked good until he opened his mouth. You know what I'm saying? So dudes, we say a lot of stupid shit and it messes us up with that particular woman. And I was somebody that I used to do it all the time. Just saying stupid stuff, whether it's making sexual innuendos or saying things that make you not believe in yourself, like you sound like you're pessimistic about your life, or you're just saying things to make you look weak. As soon as she looks at you like that, or as soon as you say some dumb shit, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? So I want to react to this woman kind of discussing these different things that turn them off. So let's go ahead and get into it.
But anyway, so today the video is about things that men can do that will turn off women. Yeah, you can turn off women very easily, right? Okay, all jokes aside, these are things that can be a turnoff. I know a lot of guys are like, yeah, F this, F that, we're done. Good, okay, if you're done, good. But if you still have some hope, these are some things that you need to avoid, okay? When it comes...
I thought it was funny how she pointed that out, because, you know, men, it's funny, the men that said they're done with women don't really be done. You know what I'm saying? They're just done with, they're tired of getting rejected, so they don't want to try no more. That's what they really mean. Because let's face it, right? If you're a dude who's straight and who loves feminine women, you're not really done with women. Because I guarantee you, if a feminine woman wanted you and wanted to deal with you, you wouldn't turn that down. So that's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So it's bullshit. But like she said, if you care, you can watch the video. You know what I'm saying? Because dudes love to say, man, I don't want to focus on women. I'm done dealing with women. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. What you gonna deal with? You gonna be asexual?
To talking to women, and like if you say these things to women, or if you talk about yourself in these type of ways, for sure you are not helping yourself. Things that men say or do that women usually don't like, okay, or that we can call a turn off, or some women even an ick. I don't have many icks, okay, but I know that, you know, by talking to other women and me being a woman, like an ick is a thing, okay. I think both women and men have icks, but these definitely will not get you laid, okay? Let me just say that. Let me just whisper that in your ear. Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear real quick. First thing is having the victim mentality, you know? Like when you're just like, if this is a technique to get women, okay, you'll get women to listen to you and then like, you know, be like, oh, and like friend zone you. If you want to just have like women attention, that would work, but...
The first thing I thought about when she said that is the show Love is Blind. A lot of times I see on the show is dudes they share their sympathies, they share their shortcomings. And like she said, you may get a woman to feel sorry for you, but that's not gonna make her feel in the mood for you sexually. That's what you gotta understand, because a woman looks for a man to lead. So when we come off playing victim's mentality, or, you know, I had it hard and, you know, women don't really want me and it's everybody else's fault and people are trying to hold me back. Women don't want to hear that. They want somebody that defies the odds. They want a dude who go get it. They want a dude who breaks down the doors. So I feel her on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, to me, it's like, I'm sure some of y'all probably can relate to this, but it's like when you meet a woman and she start asking you for money, and then she start telling you about how she was in this situation, that situation, you feel sorry. Well, I really don't feel sorry for them, but most people, you will feel sorry for them, but it's like, that's not gonna turn me on. I actually now don't want to deal with you because you coming with all these issues. You know what I'm saying? Women don't want to deal with no dudes. Oh, it's everybody else's fault and the whole world is against me. Women don't want to hear that. They want a dude who's confident, a dude who believes in themselves, a go-getter. A go-getter ain't got time to complain. Because at the end of the day, you got to blame the person you see in the mirror.
They will not see you as someone that they want to get with, okay? Or even like see you as attractive if you have this victim mentality where you're just like, oh, like, I don't really get this, like women don't really like look at me, women don't really talk to me, I'm so unattractive, I don't look like Chad, I don't look like I don't know what, Gary or Larry, whatever the name is.
It is kind of mind-blowing when you think about men actually do that. And I don't know if men are using it as game, but when you go to women and talk about how you don't get women like that, then why should she want to be with you then? You know what I'm saying? Like, if anything, you want to paint yourself in the most positive light. That's stupid to go around saying like, oh, you're the first woman that gives me some type of attention. You're the first. That's what? So why should I think about if a woman said that to you? Oh no, guys don't like dealing with me. You know, I've always been ugly my whole life. If a woman was talking to you like that, you would be looking like, damn, why I want to deal with you? You know what I'm saying? So you got to really think about that. You always got to sell yourself in a positive light, because selling yourself in a negative light, yeah, it may give you some sympathy points, but it ain't finna get her wet.
It's like that victim mentality is such a turn off. And guys, a lot of people who have that victim mentality will be like, well, we don't want to date women anymore. We gave up, so it doesn't matter. We don't want you. Okay, so why are you here in my comments? Nope. You know, like, why are you here in my comments on a video on things that turn off women if you don't care what women think? We don't care what you think. No. If you don't care, then good. It's okay. You're allowed. But this victim mentality thing needs to stop if you guys ever want to have.
And again, she's right, because at the end of the day, women don't care. They're just going to go on and mess with dudes who get it. They don't, like, women don't care that you're making a stance of not dealing with them. They don't care. They're going to go give it and get with somebody who's above all of that. They're going to go get with a dude who believe in themselves. So at the end of the day, you just making it better for guys like me and guys over here on my channel who want to succeed, who are prioritizing themselves, who put in themselves first. You know what I'm saying? So when you make a stance of, oh, I'm not dealing with women no more, I'm playing victim's mentality, they literally could care less. They literally don't care. That's why what was that movement everybody was doing, like the soft guy era, where men was like, oh, I'm in my soft guy era. I'm not paying for no dates. You know what I'm saying? She got to open my car door. And all this kind of stuff. The men trying to operate as women. Women literally don't care. You may get laughs and chuckles, but that's it. It don't go no further than that. Women don't care about you trying to prove a point. Like they don't lose sleep off of that. Because at the end of the day, they're still giving it up to some dude, and it's not you.
Any type of chance to any woman. This is coming from a woman to man. Okay, that victim mentality needs to get out. Need to leave your soul. Okay, if you're ready to get back into this field, okay, because we all know it's not easy out here. Some things you need to keep to yourself. You don't need to give yourself an introduction and be like, yeah, hi, my name is Jason, and I'm a virgin. Like, you don't have to do that. Like, you're not getting any points. And then if you're someone that wants to brag about how many girls you got, or I slept with this girl and that girl, or this, like, that's a big turn off too for women. Like, you don't have to say it. So certain things you don't have to say. That's all I'm gonna say. Or if you brag about how,
yeah, bragging, to be honest, I'd rather almost for you to brag than to sell yourself short. But either way, you shouldn't brag either, because you never want to talk a good game. You want to be about a good game. So she's right. Because when you brag, most of the times dudes who try to paint themselves as like, oh, I'm that dude, I'm gonna put it down in the bedroom, usually they all talk. So you also don't want to go that route as well either. Don't try to sell yourself, and don't undersell yourself. Just be regular, be natural. But I mean, I understand common sense is not common. I understand it's not common. But again, that is going to turn a woman off when you're leading with your accomplishments, you're leading with what you can do for somebody. Now, if you're leading with money and the woman is a gold digger, that's gonna work, right? She'll like you for your money. But if it's a woman who's authentic and wants a man of character and a discipline and a guy who has ambition and drive, she's not gonna give a fuck about that. She's gonna look at you as like, oh, this dude is overcompensating. Because usually when you're braggadocious, you're overcompensating. Because why are you doing that? Only men who are very insecure and not secure with themselves overcompensate. And if you don't know what overcompensate means, is you're basically trying to overdo it in one area because you lack in another area. So I'm trying to tell you how good I am because I'm really not that good.
How you are in the bedroom, stuff like that. Like, we don't want to hear that. And it can be a turn off to many women. Like, nobody wants to hear that. Don't talk the talk. Walk the talk and walk the walk. You know what I mean? When you're comparing yourself to other men and be like, oh, well, I'm not this guy, or this guy looks like he gets all the girls, or like, if you bring yourself down in front of women, like comparing yourself to other guys, or just like, oh, well, you know, I'm not conventionally like the most attractive, whatever. Like, don't do it. Like, just take that.
Hey, I know for a fact dudes do that a lot, right? Again, you never want to devalue yourself with a woman. That's stupid. So when you start, oh, I know I'm not probably your normal. See, dudes do that when they get with an attractive woman for the first time. You start saying, oh, I know I'm not 6'3", and I may not be. I heard a dude on Love Is Blind say that. Oh, I know I'm 5'8", but you know, maybe she'll accept me. And what happens is when you're very insecure, you start to overdo it. So you start to like bring it to the woman's attention because you feel like, let me get it out the way before she addresses it. And it's like you doing the wrong thing. And I know that makes logical sense, right? Like, let me bring it up so she doesn't have to bring it up. No, if you're comfortable within yourself, she's going to be comfortable with it as well too. Women like men who are confident. So what if you 5'7"? As long as you're, see, to me, the whole height thing is stupid anyway, because as long as you're taller than the chick, it really don't even matter. You 5'10", she 5'2", and you worried about being too short. You still taller than her with heels on, and yet you worried about being too short. Come on, man.
Vocabulary out of your mouth. Take that sentence out of your mouth about you're not attractive. Let's say if you want to glow up or whatever, like just a little tip, like if you want to glow up and you feel like, okay, you're not looking your best right now, try to find someone that actually kind of looks like you in a way. I don't know if you know what I mean. And like that way you don't have like unrealistic like goals for yourself, you know what I mean? So it can be finding things that fit your features more, or like your type of body, you know what I mean? You gotta
shout out to FitX Fearless. That's the whole looks maxing thing that he talks about. He talks about how you look with somebody with your identical like body type or facial structure, and you get ideas from them on how to dress. Now me, I naturally know what looks good on me, so I don't have to necessarily do that. But there's no excuses out here no more. A lot of dudes, we make these excuses, but with social media and AI, you can figure anything out. You know what I'm saying? But really, most dudes try to act like looks is their biggest issue. Looks ain't your issue, man. It's your mentality. It's your mindset. It's the way you think about yourself. For me, the biggest thing wrong with me was my mentality, was my mindset. You know what I'm saying? It's not that anything on the outside was bad. It was the way I thought about myself. Because the way you think, that's the energy you're going to put out and what you're going to get back. So if you have weak energy, you're going to get treated weakly. Versus if you got that confident energy, you're going to get treated like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that king. Yeah.
You gotta work with what you got, and you gotta embrace it. And this is how the natural attractiveness will rise. It will rise up. No, you guys think I'm joking. Honestly, you don't have to be a model, like a supermodel, look like an actor or whatever, to be attractive. You can be attractive. A lot of women can find you attractive. Guys, it happens more often than not. But it's really with the attitude and the way you think and the way you see yourself. That's where it starts. And good news, because it only depends on yourself. You know what I mean? You have to put in the work.
I promise y'all, I did not watch this video before I reacted to it. I watched like 1 minute of it. But literally, she's saying exactly what I just said. It all starts with how you see yourself. Like literally, by you seeing yourself as attractive and confident, literally it'll come off in your body language. I remember like literally all of middle school, all of high school, and some of college, my mentality was horrible. I just seen myself in a negative light. Therefore, that's how I got treated. You know what I'm saying? So it's very important that it starts with self. Like you gotta see yourself, because if you don't see yourself as valuable, other people are not. And then all it's gonna do is confirm how you think. Oh, I knew it. No, it's because of how you think. That's why you getting treated like that. That's why you at home in the corner and giving up on women, because you feel like, you know what I'm saying, like that you shouldn't be getting rejected. Well, guess what? I got news for you. Even Lil Baby gets rejected. Chris Brown gets rejected. So if they get rejected, what makes you the anomaly? I don't even know if I said that right. Fuck it.
Work. Okay? There's no giving up here. If you're giving up, like I said, you're allowed. But I'm saying for the people who don't want to give up, this is where it starts. Starts with yourself. Yeah. If you're complaining about other men's experiences and then comparing it to yourself, bring yourself down, like, guys, this is a turn off, and you will stay in the friend zone, or maybe not even be a friend. It'll just be like, this guy, I feel sorry for him. You know what I mean? Keep that to yourself. Complain with your boys. You know, go on the internet on my video.
Hey man, she giving y'all game right now. You complain to your homies, not to your girl. Like, your girl don't care about your sob story. She wants you to go out there and conquer the world. Now, yes, you should be able to talk to your girl, but it shouldn't be about these deeper issues that you have about yourself. Because all you're gonna make her do is feel sorry for you, and her feeling sorry for you turns into, like she said, you getting friend zone. You know what I'm saying? You getting friend zone, because now, see, women have to be able to look up to you. How can they look up to you when you looking down on yourself? You looking down on yourself, but she's supposed to look up to you. How that's supposed to work?
Videos complain about how women this, how women that, and that you're this and that. If you're in that vibe, because sometimes you just need to go through it. You just need to pour your heart out, get through it, and when you're ready, you get back on top of your feet, right? And then who cares what anyone thinks? You do what you want. You do what makes you happy. Okay? I'm not here telling you what to do. Okay? This last one is like trying to prove that you're such a good guy. Like, if you're a good guy, we'll know you're a good guy. You don't need to be like, yeah, I'm such a good guy. And it goes back to the first point I said, victim mentality.
I actually want to touch on that, right? I remember in college, not the first woman I really liked, but there was this particular woman, right? And I remember I was in her bedroom, in her dorm room, and I was trying to show that I was a good guy, not like the other guys. So I knew that dudes, when a woman looks good, I knew that every dude is trying to try them up sexually and sleep with her. So I was trying to do the opposite. So I went in as the nice guy, and keep in mind, I'm in her bedroom. It is nighttime. You know what I'm saying? I'm in her bed next to her. She wants me to make a move. I'm not knowing that. So I'm trying to be like, I remember I told her, I said this to her. I remember saying to her, like, you know what? I'm not going to try you up like the rest of the guys. Why would I say that stupid shit? And I said that. I literally said that to her. And from then on out, I was friend zone. Of course, 2 days later, I got like the long essay friend zone speech. But all because of that one singular moment, me not going for what I want and me trying to prove I was the good guy, that I wasn't like the other guys. I proved that I was like the other guys. Literally. I didn't go for what I wanted. I sat back and I was like, oh, my actions was trying to show, oh, I'm a good guy. You can trust me. I'm not going to try you. But women don't want a weak man. They want a man with a backbone, because guess what? That woman she called my bluff. She knows I want her sexually, and I'm trying to act like I don't want her. See, that's what the part the women don't like. They don't like the fact that you're trying to act like you don't want them, because she knows you want her. Women can look at you and see the way you look at her. She knows you want to get with her. So by you not going for what you want, you already then dubbed yourself. Because if you're afraid of her, how you going to protect her?
Like, I'm a good guy, and like girls, like, you know, take advantage of that. And number one rule, when you don't know a person, okay, you don't know their true intentions towards you, you don't right away give away your fears, your weaknesses right away, your past experiences that made you, like, you know, because then you don't know if this person's gonna use that against you.
Yeah, that's you never want to come off as jaded, right? I think a lot of men, you take your past experiences and you try to put it on to the next woman, but you don't know. See, this is why you have to vet. You don't know what that woman is going to be like. You literally don't know. So it's not fair for the next person. The same way you don't want a woman to prejudge you and think that all men are the same. You shouldn't be doing that with women, because all women are not the same. And when you have that type of mindset, you're going to mess up every situation that you're in. Oh, it's only a matter of time before she leaves me. Oh, by you using your past experiences on to the present woman, you're going to mess yourself up. Literally. And I did that a lot because I wasn't being aware. I was trying to be too logical. You know what I'm saying? So she's spitting fire right now for sure.
And yeah, you want to think like everyone has a good side, or everyone is good somehow. You know, I'm one of those people. But like I said, some things you got to keep for yourself, okay? Yeah, so what I'm saying is not to be somebody that you're not, okay? It's just that certain things are a turn off to women, and a lot of men would think this is a good technique to get women to like give me attention, but at the end of the day, what type of attention are you looking for, you know? And I think men, you know, at the end of the day, y'all want that thing. That thing, that thing, that thing.
She's right. It's the same thing like with social media, right? A lot of people feel like, man, if I want to make a lot of money, let's try to make a video to go viral. No, you need to be able to give value to people and allow yourself to go viral the natural way. And you can really eat off that forever instead of just trying to go viral and then you going viral and now you can't even repeat that shit because you was just trying to go viral. So it's the same thing with women, right? A lot of us, we try to go in with these techniques. Oh, let me throw sexual innuendos. Let me tell her how fine she is and how I want to get it in and how I can perform in the bedroom. Or let me throw the sympathy card. Oh, women always did me dirty and all this kind of stuff. So when you lead with the wrong things, you're not going to get what you want. So what you got to understand, a lot of these things men don't understand turn women off. They look at you differently. When you devalue yourself, you know what I'm saying, not understand that it's progression with women. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? Women can get SCX from anybody they want. They can get pretty much SCX from any dude they want. So the fact that you're leading with sexual innuendos or you're playing victim's mentality, they don't got to deal with that. And they're not going to deal with that. All they're going to do is friend zone you. Or even worse, ghost you or block you. So it's very important just to be self-aware when you're with women, self-aware. Don't say nothing stupid. And just, again, it's just being aware. Because a lot of times you don't even know that you're doing these things, but never lead with victim's mentality, never lead with sexual innuendos, never lead with arrogance. You know what I'm saying? You always want to lead with confidence, authenticity, and also come from a vetting mindset. So when you're with the woman, get to know her. That's how you prevent yourself from talking about yourself. Get to know her. Ask her questions about herself. And then based off the answers she give you, you keep it going from there. That's how you're able to lead the conversation. You got to be in charge of the conversation. Also, you got to be able to teach a woman something. A woman wants to be able to learn from a dude. And if she can't learn from you, you know what I'm saying, you're useless. You know what I'm saying? So that's what y'all got to keep in mind, man. It's all about putting yourself first, like I say in every video, man. All right, guys, that's my video for today, man. I appreciate you guys for coming over to the channel as always. And until the next time, guys, deuces.